and welcome to the T1V Academy. Today I will be showing you how to save and resume ThinkHub Sessions. Now there are two different ways to save your ThinkHub session. You can either save it to the ThinkHub device or you can save it on your personal device. So for the first option, if you're going to save it on the actual ThinkHub device, then when you've finished, you'll open the ThinkHub menu and you'll click under Session and you can save session. Here you'll see you'll be allowed to type in the name of the session that you want to save, and then you can save the session to this ThinkHub device. So we can save this here. I'm going to press save. And now you'll notice it's appeared there. So for the future, I can resume it. And when I finish that session, I can go, I've saved my session. It's appeared in the save session part. I can choose to password protect it if I want. And then you can click end session. So here I'm going to end my session and now all the content is deleted, but it's still saved to that ThinkHub device. So I can close that, I can walk away, we can say a few hours, a few days have passed, maybe even just a few minutes. And then if I want to connect, there's going to be a new password now. Once that new password comes out, we will connect back to a new session. So this could be new content. This can be anything you want. You're going to start with a blank canvas again. And if I want to open my previously saved session, if I'm in the AirConnect app, I need to be in this control mode. So make sure you go there. If you're on a physical touchscreen, you can just walk up to the ThinkHub and select the menu. And then you'll want to select session. And you're going to go to open session. So here I can find my session from before. I can select the session I want and open that session. And now all of my content from before is going to come right back to where I left off, and I can pick up and resume working from where I left off. The other way to do this is if you want to save the session to your own personal device. So if I'd like to save this session to my device and maybe use it on a different ThinkHub unit, if your organization has multiple ThinkHubs and you're not always using the same one, or if you want to make sure that nobody else has access to it, you can always password protect it on that device. But the other way to do it is just to keep it stored on your own personal device. So to do it that way, you're going to go over here to the download from Canvas tools. Again, you want to make sure that you're in this control mode of AirConnect. You can go down here and go to download Canvas. So the second option down here says download session. You're going to click on that and it'll give you the option to download the session or PDF. So if you just want to see your work, you can download the PDF, but today we want to download the session. If you download the session, it's going to save it as essentially a ThinkHub file. It's a T1VX file. And you just want to give it permission to save on your personal laptop. And now you'll notice it's just saved that session right over here. So we have that new session saved to my laptop right here. So now just like before, we can leave the session, but if we want to end the session for everyone, we do still have to click on the menu, go to session, end session. I'm ending my session, and just like before, you can walk away and come back anytime in the future. But let's say this time we're going to an entirely different ThinkHub device. It could be a different room, it could be a different organization, anyone with a ThinkHub unit. Once you have access for that ThinkHub unit, you can connect and then you can upload your session. Once more, it's going to put us in a blank session, a new session. Now I have the ability to just upload that file into that session. So I can upload my ThinkHub session the same way that I would any file. So I can either drag and drop it to the canvas, or I can go over here to this file selection tool. I can go to send a file and I can select my file and that'll upload it, or I can simply drag and drop it. Okay, so it does prompt you, it does tell you that this is a session because with other files, you're just contributing them to the current session, but this time we're going to open a whole new session, which is fine, and it'll prompt you again. Opening the session will erase the current data, so if you did do some work, you need to just save them both separately. And then you can open this new session. And now all my work is back, so I can resume working. And those are the two ways that you can save and resume ThinkHub sessions. For more information about ThinkHub or AirConnect or other T1V solutions, please visit the T1V Academy at t1v.com.